Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive in and see what's in store in the cards. I am using the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. I am in the midst of working on an Oracle deck too, Avalon Spirit one, so that will come out at some point, but it is in the mix. It's beautiful, lovely. I'm excited to be able to use that one. But for now, we are going to use this one. I hope you guys have had a good start to your week, and let's see what's in store. Now, for those of you that are joining me for the first time, I do want to say that when I do mediumship readings, I don't use cards. I just open the door, expand consciousness, and go to spirit directly. But that does not take away from the value I see in oracle cards or tarot cards. I think they're a great way for anyone to help open their communication with spirit. And I love using them for general readings because we all can take something different from the imagery and so on. So if you're wanting to learn more on how to use oracle cards, I do have a video on my page here. I will connect it to the video. And enough about that. Let's dive in. Okay. What do we have today, guys? Ooh, I like this. This is cool. I was having a dream about this card specifically last night. This is the Lady of the Lake. So we have Lady of the Lake, followed by the stag, and followed by the hawk. Now, the reason why I'm excited about this Lady of the Lake card talks about absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. Now, this is, if I was to make it really simple, look at this lady. She's holding her sword. She's standing in the waters. The wind is around her. She's basically connecting with all the elements. You have rocks in the background, wind in the air. She just doesn't have fire here, but she's basically standing in the whole truth of who she is. She is her entirety. She knows she can command the elements. She knows she can manifest, create, bring in alchemy into her life. She knows it. She's not wondering if she can. She knows it. It's her absolute truth. And so this is what Spirit is wanting you to really kind of embrace, is this energy of the Lady of the Lake, where you are holding true to who you are and recognizing that power and commanding it, and not commanding it in a way of like anger and greed or dominance. It's not about a dominance. It's about a knowing of, this is who I am. And now that I know this, this is what I am creating. So for some of you, it may very well be that message. For others, it may be an encouragement to step up into that. Find your courage to stand in your truth. Do that, because there is a request from you, or from the universe to you, with this stag card. This is about pride and leadership, of standing true to who you are and standing up in that place. Be crazy hair. Be this stag energy. You see how he holds his antlers high and proud. His neck is up. He's not weighed down by the weight of their magnificence. He's holding them high. It's kind of like that. It's like, stand in your truth. Hold your head high. Be proud of who you are, not in a way of arrogance, but again, in a way of like knowing who you are, being clear with who you are, and making actions accordingly, because this hawk message is about omens and messages. This is saying the universe wants to bring more communication to you now. So we had, if you guys have been with me for a little while, a couple of weeks ago, we had the restriction card, often meaning insights are not being given yet. Insights are not known. This card is saying there are more insights coming, more communication coming through in the way of signs and messages and synchronicities. So look out for them and see how they correlate to what it is you're manifesting, because the universe really wants to pick it up. And so one thing to remember with the universe is that with the kind of spiritual energy, the momentum within the universe is always in ebbs and flows. It's like a wave coming into shore and then receding. It has to recede to make way for another one to come in. That's how the spiritual journey is always going to go. We're going to ebb and flow through times where we have tons of information coming at us, and then times when we don't. Times when the communication is really open with spirit, and times when it's not. Both being okay. Sometimes the time when there isn't as much communication happens because we need time to let the other stuff that came in find its place, right? There's nothing new to share yet. Other times, there's no communication because it's in our best interest not to know what's coming yet. If we knew what was coming, it would intervene with our free will, right? So there's always a reason why there's this ebb and flow. But the cool thing with this card is this is saying there are more signs and synchronicities coming. So as you step into your power, as you stand true to who you are, notice what signs and synchronicities come up for you, whether that be songs, number signs, animal symbolisms. Maybe you're finding things like feathers or dimes or whatever it may be for you. Notice it and acknowledge it. Even if you don't fully understand it, say you find a feather, you can pick it up and say, okay, Spirit, thank you. I got it. Not sure what it's for, but I'm listening. And then you may find more and more and more, and it will almost like lead you on a path to discovery. So it's like this cycle that kind of runs a whole circuit of like you standing in your truth, being proud of who you are. You get more omens and messages, which help communicate more of your truth of standing in who you are. And you can see how it's this beautiful cycle. So that is the message for today. I think it's a beautiful message. And I hope you guys feel your truth or further discover your truth and who you are. And really give yourself the credit to know that, because when you know you can then better support others and be a part of co-creating amazing things with others, which is essentially what we want to do in this ascension process, is work together. But for us to work together, we have to know self. So I'll leave that with you guys today. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.